is a gift. Today is a present. Today is yours to grab. Today is yours to take forward and do what you do best. Whatever that is, do it with 100% commitment. I hope you have set your goals. I hope you have projected for the final quarter of the year. I hope you're seeing the light coming at you. I hope you're receiving all the good that is due you this year. I hope and I believe that I've poured into you so much in the last 9 months. Every single one of you is going to get a result before the new quarter ends. So let's set some goals, because we've already set the goals for the quarter. We talked about that last Monday. We have set goals. I see the light today. It is so bright on you guys. I don't know. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for what September has seeded and is literally harvesting this October, starting in the next few hours. I'm so excited for what Source, the universe, God, Nkulunkulu, Ruhanga, Katonda, whatever Allah, whatever you believe in is doing in you in the last quarter of this. You shall reap your harvest. I promise you that, if you do what we're going to talk about today. Let's say your goals are to achieve at least 35 people. That means you speak to 5 people every day. That means you speak to 5 people. You reach out to 2, you follow up with 2, you present to 1. That's 2 to 1, right? 5 people per day. You can do it. I want to see you rank up. I want to see you make more sales. I want to see you. I see you doing all these things, and I see you implementing every time a strategy that you have chosen, that you're running with the winds and you are pushing through because you deserve it, because you know you're worthy, because you know you deserve your own promises. You are not lying to you. You are not cheating you. You are doing everything you have to do to get where you need to be. Yeah, I am beaming this morning. I am beaming this morning, Jane. And I feel the power of the living divine being in you. My light reflects the light in you. So you raise your expectancy and your value, and your goals will manifest. Let's first talk about those goals, because that's the daily win for today, right? Today, you are sitting down with you and yourself, and you're holding a board meeting with your team. And you are setting out the things you're going to do, the tasks you're going to do, the goals you are aiming for in terms of action this week. You are holding a brainstorming session with your power team and determined to go for gold, nothing less than gold. You won't have an empty field that's like happening right now in Doha. You are filling your arena with excited, willing, able, happy, tuned in, tapped in, turned on by you prospects, ready to throw their wallets at you, listening to your message. You're writing down how many of those you are filling your arena with. Is your arena a 200 packed full, a 50 packed full, a 1,000 packed full, a 300 packed full? You decide this week how many people you're filling your arena with. And you determine how many of those are on your team, because not everyone who comes to your arena is on your team. They may be for the opposing team. So you're going to determine how many of those are on your team, fanning you on, your fans, your leads, your subscribers, those who say, okay, I'm going to take a look and I am interested. You're going to determine who are your gold medalists, those that choose themselves and decide to go with you wherever it is you're taking them, your team members, your customers, your fans. But to determine the final one, you have to have determined who is filling your arena with. How many people is your arena packed full of? So how many people are you prospecting this week? Write that down. How many people are you following up this week? Write that down. How many people will you make an effort that you get your presentation shown to? Write that down. I have suggested a number to you being the minimum number. Even if you work every hour God sends you and you don't get a break to breathe, you will find a moment to take a breather and reach out to 5 people every day. 24 hours, out of which 16 are alive and awake hours. So you're going to definitely reach out to somebody this week. So I'm sending healing to your soul. Whatever you've been thinking about the past 9 months that didn't work out for you, whatever you've been thinking about your prospects and potential clients that is not serving your business, whatever you're showing up as that's not helping your cause, I'm sending that beautiful music you're hearing in the background. It is for you. Let me just raise the volume so that you can hear it a bit better. Because it's healing your soul, it's healing your journey, it's healing you. But you've got to take that message and that energy and lead with that energy for the rest of the week. I can't do it for you. I can't do it for you. I can't want it more than you want it. I know you want it. Whatever it is you came to the den for, I know you want it. I know you still want it. And I know for many of you, you've raised the bar. You've raised the value. That's what we're talking about today. So for example, I'll give you an example that you're going to write your first book. I know we have some budding authors here who have sat on their own talent and on their own message, giving themselves excuses. I'm still waiting for so and so to give me content. I'm still waiting for such and such to happen. I'm still waiting for this event to happen. I'm still waiting to... You're the essence. The only thing standing in your way is you, not whoever you expect to give you information. When they give it to you, you add and amend your book. You'll amend your book when the extra information comes, especially if you self-publish on Amazon. If you're going to write your first book and you have a high expectancy, remember we're saying raise your expectancy. If you're going to write your book, set a daily target that's truly easy to hit. Because you are wanting to flow with your river. You don't want to go against the flow. That is not the easy way out. And we don't do hard here. We do what comes naturally and easier to us as we go day by day. So if you're going to write that book, you're going to set yourself a goal that you're going to write at least 1,000 words per day. It's an easy enough target to hit. Trust me on that. And then to make it easier on you, because remember, we are raising your value and your expectancy. You have to get that book out because someone somewhere is praying for your answer and you're sitting on it. You're going to cut that number in half. So if you said you're going to write 1,000 words a day, you're going to write 500 words a day, and you give yourself no excuse under the God-given sun why you won't write those 500 words. Sounds like a great start, doesn't it? The same goes for prospecting. If you've written in your diary, I'm going to reach out. This is my small one, and then there's my winning planner, right? Which breaks it down to 3 tasks, 3 goals. If you decide that you're going to reach out to 300 people, cut that number in half. I promise you by the end of this week, you'll have reached out to 300. Why? Because you'll have given yourself an easy journey. Your brain will feel excited that, oh, we were going to talk to 300. Phew, now we are just going to talk to 150. That's doable. You're hacking the system. Increasing value can be a bit trickier though. There is a book by Syl. I'm glad you agreed on. Who says that it can, if you're not aware of the meaning of your goal to you, if you're not aware, for example, in our prospecting example, if it ever feels like you don't enjoy prospecting for its own sake, because nobody does enjoy prospecting for its own sake, right? Imagine for a moment how it finally feels to stand on that stage with, you have ranked up like 3, 4, 5 times. You have like hundreds of team members and customers in the audience screaming your name with the most love you've ever felt coming from a community. You have a wave of love and adoration coming at you from your own team members, from the people that you showed the vision, that you showed the concept, that you shared your product, service, or platform with, and they caught your fire. and they decided to do the same. And you took it further. You showed them where the training that got you to where you are is, and you helped them to do, so that you did not save them, rather you empowered them. Because many of you are still saving people. You're still counting the money in their wallet. You're still counting for them their money in their wallet, because you are thinking they can't afford it. And they're on frigging social media watching your lives, so they have a smartphone, so they can afford a smartphone, so they have the money. They have not yet seen you as their empowering force. Only you can do that for them. Imagine how proud you feel as you watch your team members walk the stage in groups, session by session, as they call out the next rank and the next rank and the rank below that, and some have jumped you and gone above you in rank. And then you see the new team members, the determination on their face as they determine they too are going to walk that stage. That is how you're going to raise your expectancy. Because until you raise your accomplishment value, until you raise that value where you know you're recognized, because people will do anything, absolutely anything, to be recognized. That we stand in our own way is boredom. The biggest burden on your expectancy is boredom. You get bored of the lack of results. You get bored of the rank you've been at for months or even years. You get bored for the lack of customers coming on you. You get bored. Boredom will raise the difficulty level in you to raise your expectancy and value, because you don't see the value anymore, because you're bored. It is how you stand in your own way. It raises the difficulty until you can barely handle it, until you know that if I don't change this, I'm gonna quit. And if you don't recognize that anomaly in your journey, that you're bored, you're going to quit. So let's prevent that. Let's prevent that for you this Monday morning, because this Monday straddles 2 months. It straddles the end of 1 month, and it's on the cusp, literally on the cusp, hours away into the new month and a new quarter and a new season in your life. And I speak abundance into your soul. And I know you're the head and not the tail. I speak the blessings of the book that I love to you, of Deuteronomy 28 verses 1 to 14. I speak every single blessing in that verse, in that chapter, into your life to help you raise your expectancy. If you don't know how to raise your expectancy for yourself so that you can keep on keeping on, so you can push until something happens, go read that word. And it's a blessing on your life. If you don't know how to affirm, if you don't know how to visualize, if you can't, start every day by empowering your day so that you can empower other people to stand up and shine too. And they will choose you. They will choose you. Because you were the light, the beacon that shone their path. Dream bigger, Jane B. Dream that dream. When you're dreaming it, do you ask the question, what needs to happen for me to get on that stage with my community in the audience, shouting their blessings, screaming with excitement, saying, yeah! Yes! Speak that blessing into your life every blessed morning with love, with excitement, with power. Speak it like you're the prophet in your life, because you are. There is no demon under the sky, in the sea, on the ground, in the elements that will stand against the word that you speak with your lips, that is empowering your soul to wake up and say, get out of my way. Not today. So boredom can be used by starting with baby steps. If you're bored, tell yourself, today I'm bored. I don't feel it today. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start with at least 2 people. By the time you're done with 2, you know you're gonna do more, because you know your business is not gonna grow with 2 conversations. So you're gonna reach out to more and more and more. And tomorrow, because you raised the momentum you needed to hit like 20 people, tomorrow you'll go, yesterday I did 20. I think I can do 20 today as well. So now you've raised your expectancy and you've raised your value. Beautiful. Synchronicities, Maureen. Synchronicities in your life. Watch for them every blessed day. My daily target should be easy but difficult. Make sense? Contradictions, yeah? Like I said, if you say, I'm gonna write 1,000 words, and then you divide that by 2 and say, okay, my brain is happy with 500. By the time you'll go past 500, because your brain will have accepted to do the work, agreed with you, decided that, oh, you were going to make us work too hard today. 1,000 words. I'm glad we've settled for 500. Let's go do it. And you end up writing 1,000. Even more. And by the end of the week, you'll have written how many words? Over 7,000 words. Some books are less than that in word count on Amazon. You should expect to succeed. It is your portion, it is your right, it is your birthright to succeed. But only if you decide and agree with your birthright that you will succeed, that it is your portion, that it is your right. You claim it, you take hold of it, and you take hold of it by force, by fire, if that's what you need to do, because the kingdom cannot be taken by anything other than force and fire if you cannot find the ease in your path. So find the ease or find the fire in your belly. There are no 2 ways about it. You should expect to succeed, but not be bored by your attempts to succeed. Your daily activity has no value until you give it value. Your daily walk out of your house to wherever you're going has no value until you give it an aim. I'm going to such and such a place to do such and such a thing. Otherwise, you're just walking aimlessly. Your daily exercise has no value until you allow it to do what it's supposed to do and not beat up on yourself for not getting the result you haven't yet got. So when you walk out from your home to do something, exercise, prospect, present, work, whatever it is, be in expectancy of success. Embrace your success. Smile for the success already achieved. Be thankful for the success you've already got, and you will walk into success. It is your portion. So success is like, I'm here, send me. We are friends, we are besties. I've heard you calling me all day today. I'm here. You wake up with, oh, I don't know what I'm doing today. Last week was so bad, I didn't make a sale. The week before that was just worse. The other day, my pet chihuahua disappeared. I don't know what's happening to my life. What do you think you're calling into your life? Expectancy? Your expectations are way, 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 way in the dungeon. How do you expect to get light when you're sitting in the bottom of the pit? And those are expectations. Raise your expectations straight up into the light and raise your value. In the writing example, I could set a daily target by challenging myself and do more, by trying to write the most interesting 100 words. Just write 100 words that are so interesting that I've ever written. Maybe I'm writing a fiction book. Maybe I'm writing a mini bio. Maybe I'm writing an instructional book. I'd make it as fun and interesting as I could, so that I create the momentum I need to write the next 100 and the next 100 and the next 100. You just set yourself, like everything in life, if you set yourself baby steps, you're going to get to where you're going. After all, they say, cliched as it sounds, the journey of 1,000 miles starts with 1 step. So, push yourself some more. Push yourself hard. And if life slaps you, shake it off, smile, and slap it the heck back, because you have the power, and you are entering the final phase of this decade. This decade, guys, this is not the final phase of 2019. This is the final phase of a whole 10 years of your life. What are you determining to achieve and to end the decade with? Are you ending it with a bang, praise, gratitude, thanksgiving, dancing with joy and victory? Or are you going to let it end in a puff of smoke like other times, like other ordinary years? This is not ordinary year. This is an end of a decade, and you have the final 3 months in your hands. Decide to walk in victory. I bless you with the victory that you deserve, and may it be by your faith, as your faith dictates, as your self-belief dictates, as your power to push dictates. You got this, guys. You got this. I hope you have an amazing week. I'm going to have an amazing week. I have already declared an amazing week.